Yeah, there's so much noise. That's the cooler of the vaccine going. There's so much noise here. Bye. Why to me o ṣe kún bẹ́ẹ̀? Kò sómi ni. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ máa ní láti wọ́n mi àmúra. Ẹ máa ní láti fi bọ́tù yẹn sínú ẹ̀, ẹ má expose ẹ̀ síta o. Ibo ni ìyá àkọ́kọ́ lọ? Ìyá àbúrò àmọ́ba. I can't even talk because the noise from the chicken would overshadow my own voice. Oh, okay, I'm not worried. Hey, you need that from the sound of the balloon. So we need to put more water in these buckets. Yeah, we are using Lasota vaccine this morning. Of course, we need milk. So this is the milk we are using. Then the vaccine. This is the vaccine. It has to be in a very cold place. So it's in a cooler and there's ice block in it. I don't know if this shows very well. So this is the vaccine. This is what it looks like. So we are using the double dose today. That is the one that has I hope this is clear. So this is what the bottle of vaccine looks like. But it has to be in this very cold cooler with ice block also. So yeah, we're just waiting. We need to put more water in these buckets so as to use the vaccine. But there's so much noise. See, you can't do one bear. I manage that for you. See a day. But yeah, what bear is me for time to law. Ẹ fọwọ́ yín o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Kí lẹ sọ? Ìyá, mo ní kẹ́ lọ fọwọ́ yín. Okay. Please wash your hand, though. Why don't you finish? Hey, there are no scissors. Milk, yeah, for yeah, jam milk. Ebusi. Ṣebí ẹ̀yin máa ṣí tank yẹn. I really can't talk much because this place is really noisy. But if you have any question, you can just drop your questions. So we have put some milk in the water, and now, okay. Oh yeah, fi yí papọ̀ nù ẹ̀. Nígbà tẹnu àwọn kè wáyé tẹ̀ ṣe nù kìíní ó gbé e dúdú. So you see, this water looks different from the one that we have not applied Lasota to, or that we have not applied milk, because it's the milk that makes the color change. Ṣáwọn yín máa wọnú ẹ̀ báyìí. Ṣé mi yẹn gan òkèrè? Ẹ máa ní ìdàtí bomi sí o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ má ṣí níta o. Ẹ ní ìdàtí bomi sí ike àárín yìí. Yeah, so the vaccine has been taken out of the bottle now. But of course, when it's time to dispose this bottle, because it's a vaccine bottle, it has to be buried. You don't just throw it in the dump. You have to dig the ground and bury it. Also, for the safety of the birds, you don't just dispose vaccine viral bottles like this. Please ensure to dig the ground and bury them. So we've done for 2 buckets here, and we have 9 buckets in this pen. So I have to check on the other pen to see how they are doing there. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fi ike yẹn kẹ́ fi turn inú omi tẹ́ fi kíní Lasota yẹn sí o. Kẹ́ fi yí sínú dáadáa. No, you still have to do that, please. So you are sure that gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ti lọ sínú ara wọn. Níbo lẹ ń lọ? Abdulrahman, Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú mi. have any question? Do we have any question? We're administering Lasota to our birds. It is a monthly vaccine that you have to give to your layer birds, just to ensure optimal production from them at every time. So usually I give the birds this Lasota on a certain date every month. So most of the time it's usually on the 10th of the month. But then I've come to realize that by the 10th of the month, it mostly might have worn out from the birds. So what I'm doing now is that today is not 10th, obviously. Today is like 6th. So I'm giving the Lasota like 4 days before 1 month elapsed. Yeah. So probably by next month, by October, I probably will administer the Lasota like maybe the 4th or the 3rd of the month. Yeah. So now they are done with this row. So the 3 buckets here, they've administered Lasota to the 3 buckets here. But the water, there's still no water coming to them. So we have to ensure that they are thirsty, like close their water for about a few hours. The water was closed this morning when they got to the farm, and that was like 2 hours ago. So that's to ensure that all the birds are thirsty, and so that by the time they open the water outlets, all the birds will be able to participate in taking the Lasota. It is one very important vaccine, so we have to ensure that every bird partake. So by the time they are done with administering the vaccine to all the other rows, this is just 1 row they have done. There are 2 other rows in this pen. So by the time they are done administering the vaccine in all their water buckets, they would open the water, and you can be sure that all the birds, since they are thirsty, they've been served their feed this morning. So they are eating but not getting water to drink. They have pegged on the water nipple several times, and water is not coming out. So they are very, very eager to drink water. So by the time the water is open now, every one of them, we are sure that they are going to partake in drinking the water, and of course that is them getting their monthly dose of the vaccination. Yeah, so that's it. So one thing we usually do before was to close the water not a day before, but the night before, probably around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. we would come to close the water. But then we were advised to stop doing that, so that we should just close the water in the morning, that probably they are being starved of water for too long, which is not good for the birds. So that's why we started closing their water, turning their water off in the morning as soon as we are feeding them. Yeah, so the water is still turned off now. Again, that's like maybe 2 hours or 2.5 hours ago. I'm still in this pen. Yeah, and the network seems reasonable in this place. So let me check on the birds in the other pen. Let's go. Tony. Okay, so I am in another pen. So what we usually do, stop, kini, má jẹ́ kó mu omi yẹn. Ó ti ṣe ẹ́ ti padà. So what we do, they have administered the vaccine. But when gbogbo àwọn omi ṣe wá short by kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Omi yẹn kù.
Ó kún. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣẹ́tí dá síbí báyìí ni? Okay. So what I'm doing now is to open the water outlet, and because usually even when we close the water, see this water is still looking very clean, and there is the vaccine there already, milky water. It should come out as milky, but we have to do this so as to ensure that the milky water, the vaccinated water, gets to, okay, now it has changed. You see, it has changed now. It's looking different. So that means the vaccinated water has gotten to this end. It means the vaccinated water has gotten to this end of the pipe, and we can be sure that the water they are going to be drinking is vaccinated. So let's do the last one for this pen. It still looks really clear. Let's change. All right, see, it's looking different now. All right, so that's about it. They are still administering empty. Hi. Tó wà nù sick bay yìí o. So let's just walk around there, and I have to take some eggs out of the farm today. Of course, they've taken my eggs outside, but I need to take more eggs from inside the pen. So if you should lay quickly, and it's just, what's the time? It's not 10 a.m. yet. And I need to take maybe another like 100 crates out of today's egg. So usually when they give the vaccinated water like this, would still have to take some of the water to give every of the birds we have in the sick bay. So they are still going to bring water, the vaccinated water, to this bird now. And you see they are all drinking water. You can be sure that they are all going to participate. So another thing is that within 1 hour or maybe about 30-45 minutes, the water should be flushed out. It shouldn't stay there for too long. Now you see how much the water has reduced. So as the birds drink the water, I am certain that, okay, they have taken their vaccines for this month. Why is this place dry? This place is not supposed to be dry if they are drinking water. People should come and drink water. I be you birds should come and drink water. So dry. Ṣé ti fún gbogbo àwọn adìẹ tó wà ń sígbè yẹn? Àwọn eléyìí mi ò rò bí ọmọ mi ò, because kíní yìí ó kọ̀ dry ni. No, omi wà ń bẹ̀, but I don't think they drank water. Please drink water, I beg. Of course, now I'm certain that they are drinking water in this cell. I'm just trying to check that most of the cell, I see that one bird is drinking water. This place, kilo shey, people should come and take water. Wait. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kò sómi ń bì ṣẹ́tìrì omi ò yọ ń bì báyìí o. Ó ṣe ń jáde ń sìn. Please, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi wo gbogbo àwọn nipple yẹn round to be sure that water is coming out. Because water did not come out. Ẹ ṣe ó ṣe ń mú mi ń bì báyìí sìn ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi wò wọ́n round please. Ó máa jẹ́ pé òǹgbẹ ló máa pa adìẹ fún yàn. Yeah, you see, they are all drinking water now. So another thing is one has to be very observant. Like you have to be very, very observant. Because the water was closed for all the birds this morning. So once the water was opened and some birds started drinking water, this is like a signal to all the birds that they should start drinking water. So when you now see some cells that the birds are not drinking water, or that the water cup is empty, then you should know that there is probably an issue. Maybe the birds, they tried drinking water and water didn't come out. They'll just stop. So just like it happened in this cell now, see, they're all the water here has been empty because it was actually full before, the water in that plastic. So please, it's very important to be very observant and check. Just check. So I'm just going round to ensure that that pen is still very noisy. I don't think they've opened their water yet in that pen. But the water in this pen has been opened. So look at the water buckets. The water has seriously reduced. People should drink water, please. Ṣé kèyí ló fọ́ ń gbà yẹn ni? Àbí mi lélẹ̀? Ẹ tún fọ́ mi ń kè mí. Bàbá àlẹ́ ṣe ń ṣe báyìí náà. Báwo ló ṣe? Okay. Ibo lẹ wá rọ mi sí ń bẹ̀ báyìí, ibo lẹ rọ mi dé ń bẹ̀. So gbogbo ike mẹ́ta tí mo rà yẹn ẹ ti lò tán, ẹ tuntun fọ́ mi.
Ẹyọ kan lọ́dọ̀ ìyá àbùdó nígbà lẹ́nu rẹ̀.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́, ṣe ti gbọ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fọ́ láti jẹ́ káńsì, wọn ò sọ fún mi. So this is me just walking around and trying to make observation. Of course, I see that they have broken a water bucket now, and I was not informed. Then look at this egg. It's like nylon shell. So this is one of the reasons we use Lasota, to ensure that the birds have strong shells that don't just break easily, and of course against Newcastle disease, infectious bronchitis, and all that. But look at this. Then also against all these tiny eggs, that's why we use Lasota. I'm just going to, should I leave it back in the tray? Let me go and put it in the crate. So another observation is oops. The egg has broken. It's like a nylon. And now that's it on the floor. That's it on the floor. It has broken. So this is another observation. This egg has blood stains. So we have to check for the bird that laid this egg and check the anus to be sure that there's no blood there. Because if there's blood there, the other companions in the cell, they might probably peck it to death. Ó yá ìjọ ẹ wá wo adìyẹ tó yé ẹyin yìí. Adìyẹ kan ló yé lè, so ẹ wá wá jáde kẹ́ wo. So I think this is it, abi. Ẹ bá mi mú kúrò ńbẹ̀. So we have to take it away so that the blood stain doesn't attract the other companion to it. They probably might just peck it. They'll keep pecking it till they'll remove the intestine of the birds. That's how these guys are. So one has to be very careful with them. And of course, again, check every time. Be sure that things are fine. And these are just ways to avoid all this kind of mortality. Because imagine if that is not seen now and the other ladies in the cell peck it to death. They'll just call me that, oh, one bird died today. Of course, most of the stuff we have in our farms, they will not handle your business like you handle it. No, they will not. These are little observations that will save you a whole lot. So, I don't know. I think I'm done with my checks here. All the birds have been vaccinated. And so when we give this Lasota, we have to, as soon as in about 30 minutes or so, we're going to flush the water out, then give the birds fresh water to drink throughout today. Then from tomorrow, we'll start giving them vitamin. We'll give them vitamin for about 4 days, because Lasota is more like, it gives them a lot of stress. You can imagine that we have closed their water, we stopped their water for a few hours, then we are giving them this vaccine. It is stressful to their system, so we have to give them vitamin afterwards. So we're going to give them vitamin for about 3 days or 4 days, yes. And everything is so expensive right now. We got each viral bottle for, I think it's now sold for 5,000 naira, because that is the double dose. They call that the double dose. It has the against Newcastle disease and infectious bronchitis, 1,000 dose for one bottle. And we have lots of birds here, so we have to use a lot more. So getting medication for birds these days is not cheap at all. Not cheap. Let me see if there is any other thing I can check here. Any observation I can note. Oh, thank you very much, Corey Brigman. Thank you so much. So someone just gifted me something, just gifted me money now. Thank you. So I have someone here who is saying, oh, great information. the Kwashias. I hope I am correct with your name. Thank you so much. Then my brother, how are you, bro? Yeah, this is me. Oh, this is, see what your sister is doing. This money has to be made. Shebi. Okay, I think I'm done with observing everything I want to check. Have I passed there? Okay, let me see. I think that's about all the observation I want to make in this pen. Things are pretty fine. Okay, yeah, the last time I was here, all these feeders were looking so dirty and ugly. So I had to tell them to clean it. Again, these farm attendants we have, the people working for us, most of the time, even after they've been with you for so long, you have to tell them something over and over, something we do regularly, like we do something every week, we do it every month. You still have to tell them, it can be tiring. But then, this is why I say, if you have a poultry farm, I think in my last video, starting a poultry farm in Nigeria, in Africa, while living in the diaspora, you just have to monitor your things. So even if you are not around, it's why you should have someone who can always check on things for you regularly, even if you're not there physically. And if you're in the country, if you live around or you are close to your farm, please always ensure that whenever you come to your farm, you try and take walk around, just check that everything is fine around the farm and all that. Like I'm walking around now and I'm seeing this rotten wood, and of course I have to make a mental note that this has to be changed before it collapses. So just walk around, check that things are okay, check that the birds are fine, check that the whole premises is looking okay and all that. Then of course I have to also check the litter. This is the waste of the birds. Check that, okay, it is not watery, it is not greenish. These are just ways we can check that the birds are fine to, and ensure and know that, okay, we are doing what we should do, and just to avoid disease outbreak generally. Yeah, so I think we're fine here. Most of the water buckets are now empty. I'll just give them so they can fill the water buckets with fresh water. So while still looking around, I see what rats has done to this feed. Yes, so these are some of the issues. And okay, let me check the eggs also. This one's they've not, and I need to take 100 crates out of the farm. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to do that. Let me check the other pen and be done with my checks and call it a day. So thank you very much for everyone who has joined, and to Corey Brigman, thank you so much. And okay, I need to tell them to come and rub the feed, because this place is empty. There's no feed here again. The trough here is empty. There's still lots of feed here. Lots of feed down there too, but yeah. Okay, there's still feed here also. What's scaring you? Eat now. Yeah, take. Okay. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò fi mú mi wá? Kẹ́ wá lọ gbé epo tó wà ní mọ́tò mi o. Okay, so ẹ rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bọ̀yìn wá ní kẹ́ wá kó gbogbo oúnjẹ wọn tán o. Ó ti dá o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, kẹ́ má febi pa àwọn tó wà nísàlẹ̀ o. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Hey, mommy promise, oúnjẹ tí wọ́n ju gbogbo eléyìí lọ. Ẹ rọra. Okay, so Judith Ogechi, all these questions, please, what feed are you using and what's the price? I think anyone who watches my video would know the feed I use at my farm. This is the feed we use. We use livestock feed. We use livestock feed. We use the premium layer mash. So this is the feed. This is what it looks like. And it is, the current price is about 18,000 naira. I don't know how much distributors in your location will sell it, but this is the feed we use at our farm. Okay, so let me show you what the feed looks like from inside the bag. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So you see, of course, you see the maize or the corn crumbs and all that. So usually when we feed them this way, the first thing the birds are taking out is the corn. All this corn. Ish! People should calm down now. Let me just leave them alone before they bite my hand off. So they'll take the corn, they'll look out for it. And that's what they take out. But I think the feed is decent. So that's the feed we use. Livestock. So maybe livestock people, they better come and meet me the way I'm just advertising their products like this. And the feed company is in Lagos. So I'm sure if you want to buy very large quantity, like maybe about 15 ton, 15 ton is 600 bags. If you're buying very large quantity, you can reach out to me via email and I'll share the contacts with you. But if you're buying fewer bags, you can just reach out to any distributor in your location that stock this feed. But I know that they are not so popular. Not so many people use them. But they are one of the oldest feed companies in Nigeria. It is made by UAC. Anyways, see. It is made by UAC. And they've been around for so long. I don't know why they are not really publicizing or advertising themselves, that other brands have overshadowed them. Other brands like Hybrid, New Hope and all that. But Livestock, they are a decent brand. That's all I can say. Okay, so they've added more feed to these guys here. They've added more feed to them. I see they are coming out to eat. See, these layers, if you keep feeding them, they'll keep eating. But then you shouldn't now overfeed them, so they don't have issues like prolapse and end up dying, having too much fat in their body. But I still have so many empty. It's no egg here, no egg here, no egg here. And I want to leave this farm with 100 crates from them this morning. People better eat and lay egg for me, Yeah, so let me get into the other pen and be done with my live stream. So to everyone again who's joined, let's put our leg here in the water bath, because I've entered one pen and entering another pen. So I think every one of the birds, they've all drank water. They're all fine, obviously. So you guys should start laying eggs. I am still hoping for the day when I am on a live stream and I literally watch one of these birds lay egg. Like, I'll really be glad to witness that. But I think that's about it. Is there any question? Do we have any question? Any question? I'm going to end the live stream now. Okay, Judith Ogechi saying thanks. Thank you very much, Judith. You're one of my very I think every time I come on live stream, you're usually around. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support on this channel, and I hope that, of course, I think we have also exchanged emails. Yeah, you sent me an email before. I hope that every time I've been able to answer your questions. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. Okay, I think things are fine here. I'm just trying to look around and make my observing the birds and all. Let me check the last pen here, the last row rather. Oh, these guys have 4 eggs already. Please clap for this cell. And their eggs are big. I'm probably going to have more eggs from this line. Maybe. Okay. Bye everyone. To everyone been able to join. Thank you. Bye bye. So another live stream probably next week. Like I said, I'm just trying to come on live here once a week, so you see what a layer poultry farm look like, a battery caged layer farm. Okay, someone is saying, Temi is saying, please, yeah, I want to invest. How can I do that? I don't take investment, of course, but if it's a business you'd like to go into, you can send me an email. Let me drop my email here. Oh, okay, I don't think I can drop my email, or I don't know how I can drop my email, but my email can be seen. You can see my email using from my description or my about, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com, and you can just send me an email so I can tell you, probably just give you detailed information about layer poultry farming. Okay, can I chat you on WhatsApp? No, please, you can't chat me on WhatsApp. I don't give out my phone number, but again, you can reach me via email. I'll be glad to respond to your email. So tell me, did you get my email? Please confirm that you got my email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com. So you can just send me a message. Send me a mail. Oh, you didn't get, is it that you did not get my email? No, I'm just going to call it out, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com. But you can just go to check my about. You see my email there. I don't think I can write on this. I don't think I can write here. I'm sorry. But that'll be about it. Thanks to everyone. Bye bye.